covering the Northern Bahamas? You're watching the Bahamas Tonight, Northern Edition.
Welcome back. Well, tonight we feature a young man who shares his motivation behind his success and why, despite difficult times, you must keep pushing. Keyshawn Kinglock says while his family and friends believed that he had the potential to go to college, it was never his main interest, especially after suffering from a sports injury in high school. He considered himself an average student, but he says teachers saw something great in him and pushed him to want more. Later, he was transferred from a public high school to a private institution, and that he claims was an eye-opener.
It wasn't until one day at assembly, the principal mentioned it breaks our heart to understand that nobody in the senior class has registered for college or has even tried to chase a scholarship yet. Now, in my mind, I'm like, wait, what? Because I had a different perception that these were the ones who always had connections to it.
By this time, he had already pulled up his grades, and during an assembly a few weeks later, it was announced that he was the first student from his class to be accepted to college. However, he was offered a job and decided to weigh his options.
He was offering me some money, so I was like, okay, this would be it. That's a lot of money coming straight out of high school. No, I was like, okay. But at the same time, before my mom passed away, I told her I'd finish high school for her and I'd get my degree. So I wanted to make sure I get my degree. So I said, you know what? No, I'm going to go to college and get my degree.
Like many college students, he knew that this would be difficult financially.
Remember, when I got accepted, I still didn't have money. I still didn't have money. We still didn't know where the first dollar was coming from. My grandmother had about $4,000 saved up, and she took that. That was her money budgeted for the household for the rest of the year. We missed like the first 4 payments. And I'm wondering, okay, now, where the money gonna go? Because now they came, I remember, the security came by and asked for me. And they gave me a letter saying, you got 30 minutes to get out. I get all your stuff. I was like, I can't get out. Yeah? Like, where you want me to go? So they're like, hey, that's the road to the school. So I was like, okay, go to my uncle, come back. My uncle comes out with about $2,000. And they say, okay, we'll do this favor for you, we'll let you in. And to this day, me and Ali are still the best of friends.
Keyshawn was accepted to Florida Memorial University, but he purposed in his heart that he would not just be an ordinary student. He wanted much more. That's when he decided to run for Mr. FMU, a position that allows him to influence other young men, particularly Bahamian students.
Some people, nameless, didn't have books, didn't have underwear, didn't have stuff. And if I don't know, if I got it, you got it. If you're out and you need something, don't sit there and be the one who, like, where everybody can see that you don't have it. Come to me before we go out, Keyshawn. If I got it, you got it. You need help with your homework, I got you.
He says the point is, if you wait for the first dollar before going to college, you may never go. He's encouraging students to step out on faith.
Even to going back next semester, I'm still going back on faith. Next semester is my graduating semester. However, I have a balance of about $2,000, roughly. And I don't know where the money's coming from. But this year, in August, I didn't know where the first dollar was coming from either. Even though I had one Mr. Florida Memorial, that was only to cover my housing. I had no idea how I was going to eat, how I was going to get around, how I was going to pay for classes. And I just prayed and prayed and prayed all summer. And crazy what my aunt who I visited in the hospital, her and my cousin, they were the main ones praying over me and my grandmother. And we came to the conclusion, like, hey, you're just gonna have to go on and act the fate. Because I was like, no, I'm just gonna stay. And I was like, no, Keyshawn, you can't give up. You don't give up, you don't put in all this time, you don't win a position, you might as well go. Something gonna work out.
Now, Keyshawn says he's also looking for a temporary job in any field before he leaves this island to pay off his final semester tuition, which is around $2,000. But if you are able to assist this young man with a job or financial assistance in any amount, you can call him. That number is 441-9895. Once again, the number is 441-9895. In other news, Sting the Fun Junkanoo Group ensuring that youngsters have fun every year after the Christmas holidays. The group giving back to the children of West Grand Bahama this afternoon at Blue Marlin Cove Marina. The kids were given hot dogs, hamburgers, and toys. Members Gary Super Johnson and Audra Farquharson say that this is the 7th year that the group has given back to the community.
We came together, Liz and Tom Foley, they live in West End, they're members of Sting Junkanoo, so we just decided that, it'd be a good idea to come down here and just share and celebrate, spend a day with the kids, toys, fun, and music, fellowship. It's always important to give back to the kids. If they we look though, that's the future. For Sting Junkanoo, we're looking for them to come and be with us, probably doing the same thing we're doing when they go and get to, be adults.
I've just joined this program about 2-3 years ago, and from when I came and I saw what Sting did, and for the kids of West End, it was amazing. The kids come, they have fun, it's security free, they just enjoy themselves and live.
Member of the West End local township, Carolyn Vanjie Ferguson, says the youngsters look forward to this event every year.
It's giving back, and that's what we're all about, especially at this time of the year. I'm only here in support of Elizabeth, who's my friend, who is also the manager of the team. But I really, from the bottom of my heart, on behalf of the West End Township, we want to say thank you to the Sting operation.
And now it is time to ask the doctor.
Welcome to Ask the Doctor. Darryl from New Providence asks, I read recently that annual checkups are not helpful if you are healthy. Is this true? Darryl, thanks for an interesting question. There are healthcare theorists and planners who argue that there is not much evidence that an annual exam provides good enough health outcomes to justify the cost. But there are still many good reasons to visit your doctor for an annual checkup. Annual physical exams are a vital part of illness prevention and intervention if necessary. While many persons make sure that their children have routine doctor visits, as adults, too many of us neglect this important key to maintaining good physical health. Doctors can use an annual exam to keep abreast of signs and symptoms that could lead to a serious illness. During an exam, your doctor will ask you about your family history and note your vital signs, including your blood pressure, heart rate, respiration rate, and temperature. They can also note changes in your heart, lungs, eyes, skin, and extremities. As we mature and age, the annual exam can also become a useful screening opportunity for certain cancers, as well as serious conditions like diabetes, high blood pressure, and heart disease. Avoiding an annual checkup can increase your risk of developing more serious medical conditions in the future. I'm Dr. Monique Pratt, and this has been Ask the Doctor.
Don't go away. A check on sports is up next with Famiko Knowles.